Hello and welcome back to Banished with the RedKetchup mod in our version 1.1. And we had left off finishing this house, and we have placed down a tailor. So we needed the lumber to get done. So we got a lumber mill down here. We just need to get a person in there to start working on that, which will also be useful for doing firewood later on. So I've gotten a little sneak peek into version 1.2, and there's going to be a lot of dock stuff. So I'm going to have a plan of having this road continue up, and then we'll create some dock things along here. And they are going to be different than the other modded dock stuff, but similar enough to give that nice feel of that, and that'll make it nice to be able to use lakes for something, because that was one of the things I always really liked about it. So we have this hunting cabin done. Kind of need people, because we just put a person in the lumber mill in order to do the tailor. I think I'll put one in for now. We have a barn down here, that's good. We have 3 in the gathering, we have only 1 in the forester here, and then the other one is... the other one. Where is the other one? We got one woodcutter here, which is okay. And he's about ready to be done. Let's change him to logs. It's not going to do much, so that's fine. We are out of tools, so we need to have him start doing some more iron so we can get to that. So then at some point we're going to need to get the whole foundry and that kind of thing just to make up metals, and we don't have to use the blacksmith to do that. Food's still doing pretty good. One person's, they're being pretty consistent, and that's about the amount you're going to get for no educated stuff. So definitely we're going to need to get that screen in here at some point soon. Kind of thinking over on this side because I'm imagining some more dense housing in this area. So having a school, we probably need a couple because we're going to have some access down here. We have bears running through the forest, of course. And so let's look at the school possibilities. It's going to be a small one. So we have fields over here, so maybe we can... Well, actually, we'll probably have a bunch of businesses and stuff over here, too. So we might need just one here, maybe one over here eventually, and then we can do one of the fancy ones over there. So let's go ahead and just stick a school over here, and that's just going to take the normal logs. We'll have some of our people take a little bit of trees out around here, just because we only have the one guy, and he's probably just planting all the time. We do have a little bit of seedlings, which is nice. And probably a little bit of that cleared out further. Another area is decently cleaned out. Get a little bit more off the sides. And we might need that iron at some point. I have just this tiny little stockpile there. And we're probably going to need... Actually, we have a full stockpile there, so he's got plenty of space, so that'll work out pretty good. And I've forgotten that these covered ones, that if you're not looking at them right, they look like barns, so just pay attention to that kind of thing. And down here, we're actually not going to need the flowers. I'm not sure if I took out the fodder or not. Probably not, because this is just purely going to be hunting, food, and... Wow, there's a lot of flowers down here. don't want to go too far up because the flowers were really nice up here, so I'm going to want to do the forest bit up there. Alright. And their influence ends around here, so I'm probably going to want to be somewhere right around here because I'm going to want the fodder to be around as well. So food definitely seems to be holding up really well. I do need to look at the people. So we got 8-year-olds, so they're not ready yet. We have a 10-year-old that needs to move out. And 14. So 2 girls. Oh wow. And that's kind of odd. That one's not paired up with anyone. Okay, definitely need another house of sorts. So figure it out around here. And get a couple more houses. And we got that color. Make a little coppery colored one. So we got those 2 going. The lumber mill's probably has gotten enough lumber. It does look like it's gotten enough lumber. So we have a schoolhouse done. And as much as I hate having them going into school that quickly, I just kind of have to. So I'm kind of thinking maybe a road all the way up to here. It's about the shoreline. And it's gonna kind of start branching off. And I'll put a bridge over there and probably need a bridge somewhere across over here. So I'm gonna leave a little space around for decoration on the schoolyard. So we do have a couple seedlings and it is normal time. So we do have some, oh, we have the decorative fruit trees. Oh, that's gonna look really nice. Okay. Did I put down more than one? I don't know if anyone can put down. Do seem to be ghost trees. And it is only taking a seedling. I'm not sure if that is working or not, actually. Or it's just not showing that it's doing something. Okay, woodcutter's still doing okay. Blacksmith, you're gonna need to start making tools. Alright, their happiness is getting down, so other thing I'd like to get in, this is going to be farming stuff, but it's also going to be a little bit of community things as well. I could kind of share this area here, and some of the new stuff that he had also put in, there we go. He put in a couple different chapels, so one goes exceptionally well with like Boston homes and stuff, but I like the stone one, and it kind of matches well there. I generally like to put graveyards next to them or nearby them, but I don't know if we need to. We could always stick one down here. Of course, it's going to be right by the fields, but this would cover them pretty well. So we got that started. We have no clothing. We should have the leather. Maybe some. We have a little bit of leather, a little bit of food. We're not going to have much until we get that hunter doing a little bit more stuff. But in the meantime, they can make a couple coats and make a couple people happy, I guess. Yeah, the food is doing just fine. We need to actually up our limit so that they're continuing to get things, because we definitely want this guy to continue working. And we got a couple more kids born. Well, that's a good thing. That person didn't move out. We got that one done. They're working on the second level, right? I'm hoping that person... So there's a 27-year-old here. There's also an 11 that needs to get moved out. I'm wondering if this... somehow this 27 is attached to the 44 there or something. That's kind of odd. But, okay. Whatever, our families are a little bit weird in this game playthrough. It's, I don't know. Well, that's 2 girls in there. Okay. Another girl. I guess we'll just... we'll see what happens. Because it looks like there's a family split somewhere here, and I'm not quite getting it. Alright, chapel. Really would like to put someone in there, but can't at the moment. So, it does look like they planted those trees. I planted a couple there by accident for sure. Okay, so it is working. That's good to know. So we can get some cherry trees in here. Alright. And we can get a couple regular oak too. And get rid of the thatch but keep the flowers. And we can keep that rock, we'll make it decorative. Get rid of that one. Alright, blacksmith still kind of running its thing. Alright, so I'm gonna just let them go a little bit because you need to kind of let them grow a bit. And then we'll start getting in a couple more buildings so that they can fill it in when they finally get all grown up and such. So fast forward this bit. Alright, so we have some houses built up here by the west side of the river with another blacksmith, a stockpile, and a foundry that is making iron, so that's a lot more efficient now. Got the fodder farmer up here, and he'll have the florist next door. The herbalist is down a little south with some more additional housing, which looks like we still need to do more housing again. Our woodcutter's been doing pretty good. We caught up pretty much all the time. Finally got some people in the hunters. However, they're not gathering enough leather for these people. We do have the tools situated done because once you get the foundry stuff in, it's much nicer. They can be a lot more efficient with making the iron, and then thus can make the tools a little bit faster and stuff. So we've had our lumber mill on and off. We have some people that are about to die, but they have a graveyard, so they won't be quite so sad when it happens. And we have our chapel, so we have a total of 34 people in our town, and 3 are getting educated at the moment. And I think we're already starting to see maybe some payoff of some of the kids being educated. So hopefully some of these jobs will start kind of filling in with educated people. We got the herbs up. We have plenty of food still. Been having them collect some bits of iron ore so they don't get too low on it. The wood is a little off and on. There's only 2 people here. We'll eventually need more. But up here, since we don't have much leather coming in, I would like to get in a pasture, and I'm thinking maybe here-ish would be a trading post. I have, for the future, got a couple fishing docks there, considering I don't think I'll be doing canals in this, but definitely once we get some dock stuff in the next updated version, we can stick a little bit of fishing and whatnot, fish-related stuff up there. But I think that will be it for this episode, and we'll get our clothing problem situation fixed next time. Thanks for watching. See you next time.